Well, here we go, guys. Woke schools, man. 2023 is a disaster. Ever since George Floyd, man, everything has went downhill. Wokeness has been rampant in the public school system. I've said it many, many times, guys. Pull your kids out of these schools. I'm all for school choice. I believe that every parent has the right to determine what school their child actually goes to. It should not be up to the government. That is your tax dollars. Well, that actually brings us to Ohio, man. Because sometimes when wokeness gets out of control, it's actually the students that fight back against the woke school. I did a video probably about 3 months ago where these students actually walked out because they were protesting this transgender bathroom policy. They didn't want it. They didn't like it. We've done videos on these young people being pretty woke, but we're starting to see more base young kids. They're taking a stand. It is the woke teachers, the woke school boards that are pushing this on the kids. And when it comes to private spaces, that is a bit too much for these kids. So let's get into this. This is on the Daily Wire here, and we do have a news clip of this too. Ohio students walk out and protest a bathroom policy allowing biological boys in girls' bathrooms. You guys know the girls, they don't like this. And when you're actually talking about schools, I'm pretty sure you're going to have boys that are just going to act rudely just to get into the girls' bathroom. I'm pretty sure that's happening too. So let's read some of this, then we'll get to the video. Students at one Ohio high school walked out of class on Monday in protest of a policy allowing biological boys to use the girls' bathroom if they identify as transgender. Now, I'm curious. Identifying as transgender. What is the stipulation if you are a boy and want to identify as trans? Do you have to wear a dress? Do you have to have some kind of medical note? Or can you just say, hey, I feel like a girl and use the bathroom? You know what? This was never a problem 30 years ago when I was in high school. You went to the restroom that corresponded with your biological sex. It was that easy. Boys went to the boys' restroom. Girls went to the girls' restroom. There was never an issue with this until roughly around the time of Barack Hussein Obama, when he left office, trying to push woke transgender bathroom policies. Yes, this is all because of Barack Hussein Obama, guys. He is the reason why you have all these woke policies here. But anyway, starting around noon, dozens of students walked out of Aleta High School in northern Ohio outside of Lima, the Lima News reported. Parents and other members of the community have reportedly been protesting the school's transgender bathroom policy for months, arguing that allowing biological boys to use the girls' bathroom infringes on the privacy of female students. But the school board, they are not listening. They're not listening. Look here, the superintendent actually warned the students that they would get detention if they actually refuse to return to class after the protests. You know what? If this is the kind of policy they're going to be pushing by allowing boys into the girls' restroom, those kids don't even need to go to this school. They don't. This school should be defunded. Let's jump over here to this clip right here of the local news. I believe this is from, I'm not sure if this is Lima, but it says hometownstations.com. Let's listen into this.
A small group of local students spoke up to voice their opinions in protest today. Elida high schoolers engaged in a protest to send a message to their school board. The students protested by walking out of school at a predetermined time and met outside. The walkout was meant to bring attention to the situation about gender issues with the bathrooms and student privacy at the school.
There's been multiple accounts of boys coming in the bathroom or transgender girls and bothering the girls in there, and we're just not for it. Biological boys need to stay in their own bathroom. There was a lot of people saying that they were going to do it, but they made an announcement probably like 5-10 minutes ago and said that we could go to the courtyard or we could go to one of the gyms if we wanted to walk out and not to walk outside. They said that if we didn't come back in at the day and get a pass, then it would be a Tuesday, Thursday, or like a write-up.
The students say there have been multiple people to speak up about the issue with no resolution from the school board. Elida Superintendent Joel Mengerink responded this afternoon to today's protest, saying, quote, "We are here to see to it our students are educated in a safe environment. Encouraging students to participate in a walkout causes a lot of safety concerns on our part, not knowing who's outside with them, especially when we just experienced a social media threat last week. It also takes away instructional time from our students, and that's what we're here for."
Yeah, so you heard that right there, guys. They're not educating students on the things they actually should be learning. They're pushing woke ideology on these students. And it really does not get more woker than allowing boys, just saying that they're girls, to go into the girls' restroom. That is definitely a safety concern. There is no reason for them to actually be in the girls' restroom. That would never, ever happen during my time. I mean, this is crazy right here. Look here, it says the transgender bathroom policy is reportedly part of the school district's anti-discrimination policy, which allows trans-identifying and non-binary identifying students to use the restroom of the opposite gender on a case-by-case basis. The school board president said the policy is required by federal law, but some parents are not so sure. How is this actually policy by federal law? I must have missed that. I really must have missed that, man. That is crazy. The district also previously remodeled student bathroom stalls in an attempt to improve privacy and reassure parents. I don't care if you redesign or not. Boys should not be in the restroom with girls. It's just that simple. The Ohio high schoolers are not the only students across the country who have staged a walkout protest over a transgender bathroom policy. In September, I believe this is what I talked about in my previous video. About 400 Philadelphia area high school students walked out of the school to protest a similar policy. In that case, the Paracoman Valley School District later banned biological boys from using the girls' bathroom. Okay, so I guess that's an update on that right there. Man, that is crazy. This is crazy, man, that this is actually happening in the government-run education system. I am all for school choice, guys. You should be too. I would never elect the politician. He's not getting my vote. He or she is not getting my vote if they're not for school choice. This is a prime example right here why you need school choice. Also, you need to vote these people out that are woke on the school board. You're going to have to, man. You're going to have to. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.